Today we're going to be exploring the copy trade features and how you can pick the best traders to copy on Bitget. All links are available in the description below, but let's get into the video. And of course, I'm the most open-minded investor / NFT artist on YouTube
with a diverse appetite for risky asset classes ranging between shopping centers and shitcoins, but not government bonds, creating contact-led, family-friendly, cookie-accepting, cat-free, technical and specialized tutorials and guidelines to harness the generational wealth transfer found in crypto trends. And last, as a believer of Jesus Christ and a fan of Gary and an extremely well-educated and multilingual Korean opera with hair naturally curlier than the average Asian male and highly coveted by many moms and daughters, also known as Humble Kim.
And today we are on Bitget, and copy trade is the feature that we're looking into today. And how exciting this is indeed. You can now make money in your sleep. What? This video is perfect for you. If you are too stupid to trade, if you're too busy to trade, if you're too tired to trade. So let's get jumping into it, and we're gonna learn how to pick the best traders to copy, and let's get started. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna first sign up on Bitget by using the link in the description below. Second of all, once you've created your account, what you're gonna do is you're gonna head over to copy trade section in Bitget, and this is the section that you're gonna see. Here, you're gonna see a lot of traders, and you're gonna see a lot of fancy looking numbers, 3,700%, 2,700%. This guy lost 100%. That's not good. That is not good. Now, before I explain anything further, these traders here are approved, and these traders are validated by Bitget. Now, that means that these guys have some good track record, good enough track record for us to follow. Now, a lot of these crashes also may actually come from some type of withdrawals as well, is what I sense from looking at just numbers. Now, there is no real comprehensive guide as to like what kind of metrics you need to look at. What I'll be basing my selections on today would be what I consider as a good, I guess, reasonably medium to high frequency trader would be clocking in. So what I will be applying in terms of selecting a good trader to follow would be what I consider is a good trader. What I consider a good trader to show. Does a good trader always win? No. Does a good trader always lose? Absolutely not again. So let's actually go through what these mean and actually consider how you can select the best trader so that you are well protected, that you are actually relying on the skill of this particular trader, not so much the luck of this trader. So let's actually get into this. Before we start anything, I'm just gonna press hide full. I'm gonna enlarge this page so that y'all can see a bit clearer. There we go. We're gonna press hide full, and once we've done that, we're gonna start looking at some of these people. These people can only have up to 150 followers, right? Because you don't want too many people following a particular trader, because that may, increase the asset under management, which are some of the figures that we're seeing here right now. So the asset under management for ACC is 379,000. AUM stands for that. Copier's PNL, and this is the total PNL for this particular account as well. It's easy as just pressing follow on that, and you have read and agreed the above agreement, and then away you go. But we're not going to do that, because what we're going to do is we're going to look into each of these profiles and consider what actually is good. So do go through that exercise with me. Okay, let's have a look at ACC then. That's just the first one, let's say. All right, so it looks like their gains have gone up, and sort of it stayed exactly the same for the last many days. So in the 5 days, they haven't had many trades. We don't need too many trades. Their total asset isn't shown. Of course, total transactions is 41 transactions. Total PNL 196 bucks. Okay, started with $13 and he has been increased to $196. Yeah, of course, that shows a lot of gains. This particular person trades 92% in Ethereum and 7% in Bitcoin. Now, I don't mind a bit of diversity in here in this situation, but I suspect a good trader would actually stick to one particular cryptocurrency, and this is a pretty good concentration as well. It looks like they have never made a losing trade, which is very interesting, and their profits are extremely small, but they started a very small account as well. It looks like their trading volume has increased over until the 20th of April. Now, today being the 25th of April, it looks like they haven't traded for about 3 days. Okay, interesting. So this is an account that I probably wouldn't want to follow for now. Okay, these are the orders that they have right now, and looks like they've done okay. Copy trade, where they're falling behind at 13%. Of course, this can be adjusted with DCAs and stuff like that. Won't always show a super high profit, of course. Okay, followers, okay, are showing some good amount of profit as well. What I don't like about this at the moment is that you cannot see how much, whether this is a profit over the last, I don't know, 7 days or something. Yeah, we don't know. We just don't know. Okay, so let's have a look at this. And the reason why they have different amounts of profit is that maybe, I guess, it depends on the different amount of trades, the amount of dollars that they've invested to actually follow this particular account. So let's go back. Again, pressing hide full, ranking, followers, ROIs, total PNL, copier's PNL. Their copier's PNL matters the most, of course. Okay, gee, what the heck is happening there? Those numbers just look scary, so I'm going to stay away from that. Assets under management, these guys manage the largest amount of money at the moment. Okay, cool. So we're going to hit on rankings then. We'll just go with rankings. Let's have a look at, for example, okay, so as you can see, some accounts can only have up to 75 followers there as well. So let's have a look at Tony Master. Let's have a look at what he is able to do. Okay. So P&L fluctuating around about that 100% mark. He has 30 orders. He's done well in each of these orders. Of course, copy trade sitting nice and low. I'm sure he will make some adjustments to make that work. You might say, well, how can it go below 100, like more than 100% loss? Well, they're just, they're using small amounts of money within their large seed fund to be able to make these trades, of course. And that's why you can go far below as well. So that's not a big issue. Followers, okay, followers are doing really well, which is great. This is the chart. Total income has been increasing steadily in the last 7 days. Let's adjust that to last 1 month. Let's see how he's been doing. Yep, so he has been doing very consistently as well. He likes to trade Bitcoin and a little bit of Ethereum as well, 2/3 and 1/3. And gee, he's been winning quite well. Let's have a look at the last 1 month, see if he's had any losses. No, he does not lose. He will never lose. I guess he has a bit of a break-even sort of strategy, or even potentially a strategy where it involves DCAing. Okay, so he's a very consistent trader. He's trading all the time, which is good to see. He's traded even on Sunday. It's always interesting to see whether they trade on Sundays or not, okay? So yeah, they have a very consistent trading volume, which is nice. It looks like on the weekends, right? On the weekends, they trade a little bit less as well, but they are able to see a lot of good wins too. Position duration, okay. 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 4 minutes, okay, 5 hours, profit $6, $8. Yep, so I would say this particular guy, and he has a large enough account as well, and he's done really well. And it looks like his ROI in the last 3 weeks, let's say, okay, it's actually negative 1.99%, but that's okay. But overall, his ROI is sitting at 126%, which is really good. Okay, so he's made 661 trades, which were gains, and 20 trades, which were losses as well. So it looks like he's very good at minimizing his losses too. Let's go back again, and let's have a look at this Origin account. I have seen this particular guy before in the last 1 month. Let's see how well he's been doing. Okay, so he's been fluctuating in and around in the last 3 weeks. How well has he done? He's up 36% in the last 3 weeks. Total income has increased and sort of stayed stagnant around the top, half on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And he does not like to lose as well, which is nice. Let's have a look. Yep, even more wins as well. With the longest position staying in for 5 days, he will find a way to win. He didn't make any trades on 2 days in the last 7 days. In the last 3 weeks, he has been reasonably consistent. Cool. Because last thing you want to do is you want to put your money away, and these guys don't do any trades, right? So I still haven't yet found a guy I want to follow yet. Okay, let's have a look at this crazy guy with 3,200%. Okay, last 7 days, $392 all the way up there. That's been doing well, 3 weeks. Okay, ROI is 3,000%, but he's obviously investing very small amounts of money where you can experience that too. From $16, he's been able to do pretty well. Yeah, let's have a look at the last 1 month. Yep, look, I'd say there still is a risk in following these type of accounts, of course, which is why they only allow you up to $3,000 to actually invest with one of these guys. Of course, to see one of these gains would be amazing, but there is yet a bit more due diligence to be done. Let's have a look at this Edwards Elric. A lot of these high percentages normally have to do with, I think a smaller account. There you go. $35 account has become $250. So that's like what, 10x. So BTC trader predominantly in the last 1 month again. Okay, so he's not trading too much either. So this guy is what I would call a reasonably lucky trader, or maybe he only trades in certain positions that do really well. Of course, from the numbers, we cannot see everything. The last 3 weeks, his win rate was 100%. Interesting. I would say it's better to look at slightly more modest numbers to actually identify a good opportunity for yourself. Let's have a look at Coin How To TV. It looks like a particular YouTube channel. Okay, so the profits have dipped a little bit. Orders and followers. Okay, in the last 3 weeks, he's made 49.98%. Total P&L, $552.92. Accumulated followers, 923 followers. Accumulated total income in the last 7 days, last 1 month. Yep, has showing a pretty consistent return. Ethereum USDT, 33%, Bitcoin, another third as well. In the last 1 month, we have seen this guy make quite a lot of trades too, and a lot of them wins as well. Having seen that, his win rate is 100%, which is really, really impressive, although how feasible that is, well, that's another question. Maybe he started trading on, looks like he's started trading just at the beginning of this month in the last 3 weeks, and his trade volume has been reasonably consistent. I think I will, keep this guy on for now and see how we can work together. No copy trade at the moment. Okay, cool. And they've been quite consistent with their returns as well. 50-time leverage, which is quite strong too. Okay, so that was CoinHowToTV. Interesting. Finance. Let's have a look at finance. Let's see if finance is any good at finance. Okay, what's the total income in the last 1 month is what I'll look at. Very, very consistent from $300 to $900 in the last 3 weeks, 8.89%. Okay, could do a little bit better. The last 1 month. Okay, so days last about 5 days or so. Trading length isn't particularly long. All right, with the Rockets, man, we are seeing some interesting charts here. Let's have a look at 1 month. Okay, had a bit of a dip, or maybe some of the trading strategies that he had suffered a little bit in the last 7 days. That's 1 month. Let's have a look. Very consistent gains though, from 20,000 to 49,000. I like that he has a big account and he focuses on Bitcoin, which is exciting to see. In the last 1 month, looks like he had 3 losses. It looks like a more of a winner, but his losses are very, very minimal. $106 lost and $29 lost, and some of these gains are like, in the thousands. He doesn't trade as often, but when he does trade, he makes sure that it does okay. And each trading volume is quite large. I believe he will be on some pretty big leverages as well. Yep, he is. He's on 50% and 50x leverages, and he is making them trades. ROI overall is 100%. In the last 3 weeks, he's made 54%, which is very exciting to see. Win rate is 93%. He looks more like a human being. There you have it, is our Rocketsman. He's a low frequency in a stable and a long-term trade kind of guy. That was evident to see because a lot of his trade seems to be a lot long, or actually still pretty short term. 5 days is the maximum he's ever held anything. So yeah, that's really interesting. Some profiles have these sort of tags, some profiles don't. So it's interesting to see that. So far, I think Rocketsman and CoinHowToTV has been interesting to see. Let's have a look at this. Okay, 19, focus on ETH. Okay, so he's focusing on ETH with 75 people that he can collect to follow. $92,000 asset under management. Contents, $50,572 in AUM as well. 40,000, probably looking at a little bit more. Let's have a look at some of the higher AUMs. Oh, this is another CoinHowToTV. Maybe that's like the fake one. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe they just copy this as well. Who knows? Okay, so we got $349,853 in asset under management with Yolanda. Okay, let's have a look at their trading size. Okay, total income. So their account size is about $2,000 account. We're gonna look at the last 1 month. Interesting. Last 1 month and consistent gains, which is what we want to see. Let's have a look at some of their tags. They don't have any tags. Okay, 50%, half. Okay, in the last 1 month, they're trading. A lot of their trades are short term, with some trades being held as long as 10 days. In the last 1 month, they're very consistent with their trading volume as well. Jeez, really? 100% gains? 4% in the last 3 weeks down. That is not what we want to see. If you're really good at this, you'll do really, really well. So asset under management, a lot of big dollars chase these guys. So 100 and working hard. Let's have a look at working hard as an account. Okay, P&L ratio has remained at 77%, which is exciting. ROI all time is 77% with 3 weeks down at 2%. I think for high frequency trading, this is probably not what we want to see. Last 1 month has been consistent, all right? So how do we make sense of this? I don't know, all right? Some things you got to look into, some things you just got to use the metrics that you got, and a bit of gut feeling goes a long way too. Looks like they've been consistent with their trading, maybe taking 1 day off every time I guess they want a holiday. So far for me, I think CoinHowToTV is the best one that I'm pretty happy with. So it looks like I'll be chucking about 600 bucks into this particular one, and let's see where this will take us. Oh, did I like this one? Or is there something else that I like? I don't like finance. Rockets, man, I did like very much in the last 3 weeks, but they're not trading frequently. Not that that's an important thing, right? Yolanda, 3 weeks, you're down, working hard. You're also down a little bit in the last 3 weeks as well. Let's have a look at ROIs from the best ROIs, okay? Yes, super high ROIs here I'm looking at. Let's see if we can find some good gems out of them. Let's have a look at high ROIs with something like a high max follower count. So we're gonna open that baby up. This guy has 123 out of 150 followers that's filled up in the last 1 month. Okay, so it stays stagnant in the last few weeks. Total income in the last 1 month has been, okay, upsy downsy, okay, with a super low size account as well. Let's have a look at some of the higher sizes. This guy has maximum 225 followers. Okay, P&L ratios are increasing. This is my ending return rate plus equals period return rate plus beginning return rate. Net value method. No, beginning return rate 0% when his algorithm is launched. For example, 100 at the beginning of the period and 220 at the end of the period, regardless of position close or whatnot. Period return rate is 20%, beginning period is 0. Okay, cool. So it is increasing over time, which is great. It has decreased down to 100%, 73%. Not so bad. 1 month. Okay, interesting. A bit too volatile for me. Trader W, I've seen this guy before as well. Let's have a look at him in the last 1 month. Interesting. We'll have a look at last 7 days. He hasn't made any trades, it seems. He stays stagnant. Only 3 trades. Not very active. So I don't think arranging by ROI is such a great thing either. So I think ranking probably does the best, and overall he's better metric to actually look into it. Let's have a look at this guy here. I can tell this guy is like a Korean guy, I think, because that's like a phone number, and then like it starts with 010, which is a lot of Korean phone numbers here. Okay, income, they're sitting at $9,000 as well in the last 1 month. Yep, consistent gain, 100% Bitcoin. The last 1 month. Yep, this guy trades. This guy trades a lot. Great stuff. And they, some trades they've done really, really well, which is really exciting. Last 1 month. Consistent, reasonably consistent as well. Okay, so let's have a look. 3 weeks. Okay, all right, guys, I can't find anything better than this guy, CoinHats TV. Okay, so we're gonna give this guy drop this guy a follow, and let's see how that comes about. Press confirm, yes, next, futures, all of that. Follow mode, USDT. I'm going to follow at. I'm just gonna chuck 600 bucks in there. USDT margin. Okay, and press next. Yep, happy days, happy days, happy days, confirm. And we have just activated it. I think we have anyway. Okay, so I've just followed this guy. It looks like there are some opportunities for us to be able to automatically unfollow as well if the trader does not open any positions for 21 consecutive days. And it'd be interesting to see how this turns out. Try to apply these mechanics into doing copy trade. Of course, learning how to trade yourself will be the best option to go, but I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea. So that's my take on it. If you haven't done so, make sure you check out the link in the description below to sign up to Bitget so you can have this particular functionality. I'll be doing an update video in the next 3 or so weeks on how my investments have turned out, and let's hope that we'll have some good results coming out of that, of course. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.